Okay, I'm gonna do my daily market review. I didn't trade today. I traded last night because I knew it was going to be volatile. So I tried to trade where there was less volatility, but it was really still more volatile than a regular daytime when the market's open. But anyway, the S&P, when the futures market opened, it just had gap down and went straight to this. It gapped down and went straight to this level here that I had marked off, which was a previous resistance level, a previous high. This was the high right before the 2022 bear market. We got there and we kind of wicked off of it. Some of the wicking off of it was fake news about a Trump tariff plan or whatever. But we hit there and we went up. Let's see. Let's go to the hour. Okay. All right. So on the hours, well, when it opened, you can see we gapped down right here and we went straight there. Okay. I took one of the trades short and during this time, but it didn't work out too great. I got like 100 and something. I was able to get out without losing anything. But let's see. So we were bearish. And then we got down here, which was really it's interesting that we would shoot up at that exact time because we had hit what a lot of people would call, supply and demand traders will call this a demand zone, because it's an area we came to twice and we bounced off. We bounced off of it here and we bounced off of it here. So this area right here is considered a demand zone for supply and demand traders. And we bounced off of it. And on the hour, we went to the 50 bar moving average with this purple line. We got above it and then we wicked right back down once people realized it was just fake news. It wasn't real. Then it looks like I didn't look I paper traded today, but in the afternoon I had a dentist appointment, so I couldn't watch too much. We went down to VWAP. VWAP was pretty much support in the afternoon hours, and we popped up off of that. We made the bullish cross of the 5 over the 20 EMA, and we came back down, retested the 20, and came back up off of that. Okay, let's go to the 5-minute. Okay, let's go over really quickly the trade I took last night. It was here. We came up here. So I was looking to get short. I got in at the bottom of this tiny green candle when we got under VWAP. And we went down really fast. I didn't have my target set, my limit target set. But we went down really fast and we were coming up real fast. So I was able to take $112 off of this trade before it stopped me out. And the volatility was crazy because, again, this one candle, the high was 930, the low was 4870-ish, let's just say. So that's a range of 60 points. 60 points on ES is $3,000. So this one candle was a $3,000 candle. So I had to be very careful. I just had my stops probably tighter than they should have been. And because I knew that, that's why when I saw it running up, I just got out right away and just took my $100. But anyway, this was the rest of the off hours before market open. So we did typically what we normally do, go sideways most times. But it's just those small moves were so much. You can actually make a decent trade with it. All right, so on the 5-minute, okay, we got under the 200. When we get under the 200, it can be kind of tricky. So I like to be very careful when I'm playing the 200. I like to make sure we're going to stay under it or over it. We got over the 200 before market open. We got right back under it after market open. But I wouldn't get short on, I wouldn't feel comfortable getting short on this until we got below this, because this was a double bottom. So I would want to make sure we wanted to be under this before I would went short. So I didn't go short even in my paper trading. Let's see. Then we shot up because of the fake news, and then we went right back down. We didn't go all the way down. We didn't go under the 200. We kept our bullish cross on the 5-minute. So, I mean, if you wanted to trade the 5-minute, I mean, I would suggest micros for today because it was insane. We had our bullish setup. This green candle closed above the 5 EMA, and it closed higher than the previous close. So could have got in at the top of this candle and taken it up. We didn't make go up as high as the previous high, but it still would have been a good trade. You know, and this volatility, if I would have taken this trade and I got in here at, let's just say 60 and gotten out here even, not even the full move, at say, let's say 105, that'd have been 45 points, which is over $2,000 just in that one move with ES. So it was very volatile. And then we kind of formed a triangle, a flag, a triangle, where we kind of made this formation. And we didn't make, we had a lower high, we had a higher low, we had a lower high, an equal low. And then once we finally broke out of this higher than this, then the retracement with this red candle, you could have just could have gotten in here and taken that up. And it seems like we came pretty much to this level here, this previous high, and then we started coming back down again. We made the bearish cross. Our first drive down under the 50 didn't close under the 50. So for me, I need to see something break below this level before I go short. And we never broke below that level. We went up, we went down again. We still have the bearish cross, so I should not have been going long. And then we finally had the bullish cross with the 5 over the 20. And it looks like I would have probably missed that trade because you wouldn't want to go higher than this. Your target, you wouldn't want your target to be higher than this because we've got really a double top in this area. So we kind of reached there and then start fading back down. All right, let's go to NQ. NQ is probably the same. I looked at it. Again, on the daily, we immediately fell to this previous high, this 2021 high. We fell there and we bounced off of it. And let's see the hour. The volatility on NQ is probably going to be twice. I didn't even look at NQ because the volatility on NQ is probably going to be twice that of ES, and ES was nuts all along. So NQ looks like right now, we still got the bullish cross on the hour, but the 50 bar moving average is resistance right now. That's the situation. So, yeah, we had a double bottom here, pretty much. Then we came up. We came back down again at open, but we wicked up really fast. We got the bullish cross with the 5 over the 20. We came back down and pulled back, and then came back up to the 50, which was resistance, and came back down. Right now, we got to the 5 EMA, and that's it. All right, so I'm not going to go too much over the 5-minute because it's the exact same as ES. I mean, we got the triangle. We got ourselves out of the triangle. We pretty much went to this high, and we came down. But this next one didn't quite get here, but we came up, and then we came back down. So the NQ chart for the 5-minute looks almost exactly like the ES chart. So, I don't know if for these equity, for the indices, I don't know if this is just something that will sustain or will we start going lower. I don't know. Who knows? No one knows. But the question is, if we get lower than this, where are we heading next? Is it here? Looks like it was a high before in 2024. We went into this little correction type thing where it was like a channel we went down to. But before we went there, we had this high. I'm sorry, not 2024, 2023. So we're going to go here. That's the question. If this is not going to hold it up, what's going to hold it up? Who knows? All right, well, I'm going to go on to gold. I did a trade on gold last night too. And those were my two trades. I took ES and a trade on gold. Gold, we got to this level, which was a previous resistance level. And it also got, which is close to the 50-day moving average, this purple line. And we wicked off of it. So let's see what we did on the hour. Okay. On the hour, let's see, let me go over, let me see the trade I took last night. It's somewhere. I have to look on a 5-minute. But on the hour, we just looked bearish. We looked very bearish. At open, this was the 8 o'clock candle. We came down and we came back up and wicked right back down. And this was probably the same deal that with ES and NQ where Trump, they had the fake news about Trump changing his tariff plan. And then we just went down from there. We got to this level. It was support for now. And right now we're headed up. The market is closed now. So we closed this candle above the 5-day moving, the 5-bar moving average. I'm starting to say that because I realize this is an hour chart. So it's not giving you the average on the day. It's giving you the average on the hour. So the 5-bar moving average is the best. It's the better way to say it. So that's where we are with gold on the 5-minute. Let's see. Okay, the trade I took last night, and it worked out pretty well. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I took this one. I noticed that we were not closing under this for some reason. I don't know why, but this was something that we weren't closing under this. So that's like, if I could see a nice red candle close under this level, then I'm going to get in short. So I saw this nice red candle. We got up, when it finished, we got up just a little bit. And I got in at the bottom of this candle. And it dropped really fast. And I just took what I got, and I ended up getting like $440 and got out. I actually think that where I had my stop, it was tight, and it was $600 stop that I had. But I only got $440. I could have gotten more. I could have gotten, I think it ended up being, let's see, I think I got in at 13. So if this candle, we got way down here. But even the end of this candle, if I get in at 13, was over 15 points. So that would have been $1,500 trade. But since I had a $600 stop and we went down so fast, and I was afraid that we were going to bounce back up because of how fast we went down, I took what I had. I just got to mark it out and got out with $440. That was it. It's just crazy right now. So looks like this was support. Not sure what that was, but it definitely was support. And eventually we bounced up. This was at 8 o'clock at night Central. We bounced up to the 200 on the 5-minute chart, and we just stayed there, kind of consolidated there at the 200. Let's see where it is on that 1 hour. Is that the 20? Yeah, somewhat, but it's right like kind of between the 20 and the 5. And we just kind of consolidated at that area. And let's see. Okay, so this was the bottom of the consolidation. If I traded, if I saw a close under this consolidation, I would want to go short. And we did get it didn't fall as far as I probably would have wanted it to fall, because this was probably when we got the Trump news. So this candle would have been, and I might have got stopped out, because this candle would have been the confirmation candle that we were closing under that level. And if I got in like right there, I might have gotten a good trade and just took it here. But I didn't trade it. I did my trading last night, so I didn't trade today. We went up with the Trump news, the fake Trump news. And then we had this candle, which was the confirmation cross of the 5 and the 20. And we came back up to the 5 EMA, the retracement. Probably if I were trading this, I would have wanted to see confirmation that we were going to get below here, because we didn't have any closures below here. And that's why I probably put this line here. And this candle actually showed, this candle actually showed a closure below here. And so I probably would have wanted to get in this area. And that would have been, if you were able to keep runners, that would have been, oh man, let's just see. If you could have got in even here, 17 to here, 17 to, let's just say 80, so than $3,700. Yeah, GC isn't quite as volatile right now as ES and NASDAQ, but it's still heavy right now as far as the volatility. And it seems like we bounced off of this level, which was a previous resistance level. Right now, we closed above the 50 bar moving average on the 5 minute, and let's see how far we go with that. Okay, now crude is something completely different. We are free falling. We are not breaking in the falling too much. Right now we are. I looked at it. I didn't trade, like I said, so I just watched. We've had some falling. This one was a doji. Who knows? We may reverse off that with this doji. But we had two huge red candles, and we broke this support level that's been support forever. And the only level I even have to look for is way down here. I don't know if we're going to hit this, but that's the only level that I have. Let's see. Let's go an hour. Okay. So right now we're just down, down, down. We're completely bearish. We finally got up to the 20-day moving average today. Again, this is probably the fake Trump news where we got a big wick up to the 50-day, the 50-bar moving average, and we came right back down. And it looks like we're just consolidating right here at the 20-bar moving average. Let's look at the 5 minute. Okay. All right, at open, the 200 bar moving average was pretty much support for the whole day. We didn't want to get under it. We popped up. We got above this previous high. Once we close under that previous high, it would have been really good to get in right after this red candle, take this long. But this one kind of shot up. This was news related, so this might not have been tradable at the time. So I'll ignore that one for now. We had the bearish cross on the 5 minute. Could have this closed under the 5, and then we came back up to the 20. I wouldn't have been against going short here under the 50-day moving average down to the 200. I wouldn't have taken it past the 200 because it's been support. And then we just consolidated. This was not even tradable. This is just 100% chop, just terrible, horrible and crude right now at this point. Otherwise, that's it. As far as position, let's see, I'm forgetting about that. There's nothing. I didn't trade today. I traded last night, and I ended up with over 500. The 2 trades I took, I didn't trade today at all other than paper trade. So That's it. See what tomorrow brings. I just had a filling done, so my mouth isn't feeling the bestest. I'm still a little numb. But that's it for today. Bye-bye.